You've been defeated long enough and mistreated long enough. Queen, it's time to stand up. Queen, it's time to get up. Queen, it's time to rise. Queen, rise up.
Good morning, Queens Rise Up. You know how we do. This is Queen Rise Up Women Empowerment. What we do around here, we empower who? You, that woman, to do what? To know her worth and her value. Queen, listen, when you get up this morning, make the devil, M-A-D, devil mad that you're up this morning, and make sure you have your foot on the jugular. Do you hear me? The main artery of his neck. Get up, shake the dust off. It's a new day. It's a new start. It's a new beginning. Get into your rightful positions. Let's go. Somebody say boot up, soldier up, buckle up. Listen to me. Get up. And this is real talking. Understand your get up is from the inside out, not from the outside in, not based on circumstances, but based on what God has already said concerning you, what he has already prepared for you. Come on, not where you are, but for where you're going. I need you to get up this morning and keep on pressing, keep on swinging. You hear me? Listen to me, real talk. My name is Chantel C. Ross, and this is Queen Rise Up, and we meet here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9:15 Eastern Standard Time, and we are live. What you see is what you get. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. When you get up in the morning and you put your foot on the jugular of the neck of the enemy, you declare out of your mouth. Make your declarations and your decrees no matter what you see, no matter what you feel. But listen to me, you make your declaration and decrees concerning what God has already said concerning you. Matter of fact, declared this morning that there is a plan for me. Come on, I thought a plan of an expected end, a plan of peace. Come on, not evil. Get up this morning. Come on, declare this morning that I am and you are the head and not the tail. You are above and not beneath. Come on, say it this morning. I am walking in. Come on, I am walking like as though I have legs like a gazelle. Come on, feet like hinds feet. I need you to get up because, Queen, you go in high places, new places, deeper depths. I need you to get up this morning, declare this morning over your life and decree over your life that I am. Come on, fearfully and wonderfully made. Come on, say it this morning. Say, declare it this morning. Listen, God, you did not give me the spirit of fear, but that of love, power, and that of a sound mind. Come on, put your foot on the jugular. Don't keep, matter of fact, what I say this morning, keep swinging. Don't hold back. Come on, I know it's uncomfortable. Yeah, I know it's not what you expected, but you got to keep on saying what God says concerning you. Come on, declare and decree over your life that I am, that you are sitting in heavenly places. I need you to get up. Yeah, it's uncomfortable. It's supposed to be uncomfortable. You're not supposed to be uncomfortable. You should be being challenged so you can mature and go to the next level of your life, or the next place that God is position has already prepared for you. I need you to get up this morning. Somebody said, no, decree and declare over your life. Come on, I can do it. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Come on, declare it today. Listen to me. My eyes have not even seen, my ears have not even heard, or what has or entered into my heart what God has in store for me. So it leaves you with expectation. I need you to get up this morning. Keep swinging. You already know you swinging already, Queen. Listen to me. Somebody say batters up, but I need you to understand this morning that what God has for you, it is for you. Do you hear me? Keep going, keep pressing, and don't you compromise, and don't try to put yourself in places God ain't taking you. You hear me? Let him, matter of fact, decree and declare over your life this morning that my steps, your steps, come on, that your steps are ordered by God. I need you to get up this morning. Come on, Cynthia. Keep swinging, Queen. You hear me? Listen to me. And I'm going to be very honest. Can I just say this real quick? Woo! If you're trying to get to the other side of a thing, or you advancing and you're moving and you're cutting things out of your life, man, you should be under an all-time attack. I'm gonna tell you real talk. If you're talking about advancing, moving ahead, come on, getting to the plan or to the purpose that God has intended for you. Let me tell you, you starting to grow maturely, mentally, your health, financially. You should be on. You know what? Come on, Queen. Yes, you can. You hear me? I declare it this morning. You can do all things, Queens, through Christ who strengthens you. I'm going to tell you this morning. In other words, he's saying, you got this. Come on, you can do this. You can make it through this. There is nothing that you, come on, there's nothing too hard or impossible for God. You got this. I know it. I know it seems bleak. I know it seems dark. It's uncomfortable, but you got this. Yeah, because you can do it through me. You can't do it on your own, but you can do it through me. Come on, somebody say, I'm not on my own in this one. Good morning, Roxanne. I'm not on my own this morning. Come on, I'm going through with Christ because I can do it through him. Don't start none. Won't be none. I know. Come on. I'm telling you, if you coming out of your comfort zone, if you getting ready to step into the height of a situation of your life, we should be under. Come on, you know what, Queen? Don't start nothing. I'm gonna tell you, all-time attack. Let me tell you something. I always say this: whenever there's an attack or something is going on, I don't ask the enemy. I don't ask the enemy what you up to. I see you. I got you. Okay. God, what are you up to? What you getting ready to move? What Jordan? Is it that you getting ready? I'm getting ready to cross. Listen, no. God, you got something big you got something big on the other side of this. I don't really get hung up on what the enemy does. I acknowledge him. Go grand rising. I got you. I see you. I feel you. I'm experiencing some things concerning the powers of darkness. All right, principalities and rulers and wicked things in high places. But I always say, God, what are you up to? What is it? Where are you taking me? What is that you trying to get me to? What is you trying to get me to learn? What are you trying to get me to tap into? Come on, what is it in my life you're trying to advance me in? Real talk. Don't keep rocking things that you know what ain't gonna bring that's not gonna bring your life. Come on, real talk. Come on, don't start now. But before you know what, Queens, I wanted to do this because when you get started over here this morning, you got to make sure you're dressed. You hear me? He said you got to make sure you're dressed. You got to make sure you got on the whole armor. And this is real talk. The helmet of salvation, because I'm going to tell you something. Even though we know the work of the enemy, but you got to know that you got on the helmet of salvation. Yet your mind is guarded. Because we declare and decree that this mind be in me that's also in Christ Jesus. But let me tell you, you got to make sure you got the full armor of God. Make sure your head is covered, because honey, it is some blows that'll come from the enemy that want to take the wind out of your sail. Do you hear me? Hold on, buckle your bootstraps. Don't start none, Queen. I'm telling you real talk. Do you hear me? Whenever the enemy is up to something, don't wallow in the pain, and don't wallow, and not saying that we're not honest to what we are experiencing. Real talk. I mean, look. It is what it is. It is what it is. And but what are you gonna do? What you gonna harp on? What you gonna hold on to? Acknowledge it. Take accountability. I mean, even sometimes you gotta accept the fact that it is, and this so you can move on to what God has in store for you. And this is real talk. This is see with the spiritual eyes. And sometimes it's not easy, Roxanne, but true that. You hear me? See, but you got to make sure you dress, Queens. Make sure, because whenever you advancing and moving out and getting ready to pursue, or you getting ready to change the way that you're thinking, your perception, don't you know there's always going to be something some opposition that's going to come against you? Soon as you make even in your declaration, your decrees that we speak out loud into the atmosphere, real talk. Don't you think what you thought? You think you're just gonna walk in the park? Come on, being the head and not the tail. You're not going to come on. Good morning, Queen. You're going to be faced with some things. You better have it, Queen. You better have on the helmet. Don't start nothing, Cynthia. I'm talking about real talk, Queen. Do you hear me? You got to know the helmet of salvation. It protects your mind spiritually, protect your mind mentally. Come on, guarding your mind. Come on, helps guard you in your health. Girl, don't start none this morning, but you got to make sure. Let me lock and load this morning, Queens, because I'm excited. Because you got to keep swinging. You don't stand on the sideline and give up on life because life is beating up against your house. Life gonna keep lifing. But you got to learn how to live while things are happening. You can't give up. You can't go in the cut. You can't put your head in the sand. You got You got to walk up. Come on, walk upright. Good morning, Peggy. Walk upright. Come on, buckle up your bootstraps. Come on, man. Your mindset And why you think he comes after the mind like he does? Because he doesn't want you to advance. Come on, in your spiritual mind. He does not want you to get to the next level in the things of God in your spiritual mind, not just in your physical, but in your spiritual mind. Man, if your spiritual mind catch hold of this thing, can I tell you, you'll find out you after a while you feel like you're invisible, can walk through walls. Don't start none. It's just that you're just not on that plane anymore. You're on another plane in the spiritual mind, and so your mind is set on spiritual things. It's not set on earthly things. Listen to me. You can do all things through Christ, baby. That ain't natural. Can I tell you, you're the head and not the tail, baby? That ain't natural. Let me help you this morning. Come on, you are an overcomer. Come on, that ain't natural. That's with your mind being renewed in the spiritual realm. And so when your mind, because whatever your mind goes, your body will follow. So let me don't start now, God. Wherever your mind goes, your body follows. Just listen, pay attention. So what your thoughts are, come on, fix it. Come on, listen, Mr. Fight. Baby, it's a fixed fight at the end of the day. And sometimes, Roxanne, you got to remind yourself that this is already fixed. No, God is in control of this thing. No. So you don't stay in the cut or in the rut. And sometimes the cut or the rut can be just the mindset. He said, be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. But let me lock and load Ephesians chapter 6:13, Queens, because you can't go out there unequipped. Don't go out there without being protected. Don't go out there without your breastplate and your armor on. You gotta be fully dressed. Do you hear me? Because let me tell you something. Your spiritual, your mental, your purpose, your health, your finances, you know what? They all come under some type of opposition. Spiritual, mental, your purpose, your health, your finances. I need you to get up this morning. He says, Ephesians chapter 6:13. He said, therefore take up the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day. Your spirit, your mental, your purpose, your health, your finances. I need you to get up this morning. Listen to me, Queens. So the first thing the maturity and the strength, spiritual, mental. Because let me tell you something, what comes after your spiritual? He says, what comes after your spirit, man? Scorpions. Oh, serpents. What comes after your mental? Scorpions. Serpents. Let me help you. I'm taking somewhere because I need you to keep swinging. You're going to have to learn, Quinn, you're going to have to learn how to swing. Don't back up. Don't retreat. Listen, don't back up and don't retreat. Let me go back up. Let me do something because I want you to get dressed, and we're gonna come back because let me tell you something. Them things that's under that the oppression comes up against or your fight is up against, but you gotta learn how to keep swinging. Don't give in. Don't give up. Don't you compromise. And this is real talk. Don't become relentless. And this is real talk because your spiritual man, he wants you to grow in your spiritual man, to advance in the spiritual realm, in your mental. Come on, in your purpose, in your health, in your finances. So what comes against those? What comes against your spiritual life and your spiritual man? Serpents and scorpions. But I'm going to help you in a minute. Come on, because you're going to have to keep swinging, Queen. What comes against your mental? Serpents and scorpions. But you're going to listen. You're going to have to keep swinging. You got to keep swinging, Queen. What is it that comes against your purpose? Come on, serpents and scorpions. Come on, listen to me. And now, when you start dealing with serpents and scorpions, you are now, and you in a whole nother realm and dimension, Queen. I need you to get up this morning. Listen to me. When you start dealing with your physical, what comes against you? Your scorpions and your serpents, and then your finances. I need you to understand. God God got this thing already mapped out for you. Do you understand me? He said, listen, I need you strong in the spiritual realm. He said, but I need you to understand that I have given you authority. I've given you power to tread over serpents and to tread over scorpions and all the power of the enemy. I need you to get up this morning. Keep swinging. Come on. So in your spiritual realm, not only are you attacked, but he said, but I gave you power to tread and gave you authority over the serpents and the scorpions that come against your spiritual realm. I'm going to help you today. And then your mental, come on, when you stuck and in a rut, real talk, he said, I've given you power and authority, come on, to overcoming the mental. Come on, your purpose, your assignment, I've given you power to tread upon serpents and scorpions. Queens, you're going to have to learn how to swing. Do you hear me? When you start moving and elevating in the things of God concerning your life, and then it seems like everything is unbalanced. Listen, you got to make sure, come on, you know how to balance that thing out. And this is real talk, so you can keep moving. Because a lot of times when we get hit in our spiritual realm, in our mental realm, our purpose, or in our finances or our bodies, we want to lay on the sideline like we ain't got no more life left. Queen, you still got life, and you can make it. You can make it through Christ who strengthens you. Come on. And I locked and loaded Ephesians chapter 6:13, because queens, you're going to have to be armored. You're going to have to be, you hear me? Baby, as I stopped fighting and started listening, seeing the spiritual realm, knowing that the fight is fixed for me. Real talk, I had to learn to accept that you have already won. And that is with Queen, you have already won. Even when we're walking through places of deliverance, and we're walking through deliverance and being tested and being tried and being tempted in life. Real talk this morning, Queen, you have already won. So keep on going, keep on plowing, keep on pushing, keep on pressing, keep on, whether you got to detach from some things. And this is real talk. Let me tell you something. You better learn how to swing, and you better grab. And what you swinging really not the Louis, but you're swinging the word of God. You're swinging the sword. Because let me tell you something, Queen, when you lock and you load, the word is powerful. It is quick. It's a two-edged sword. And what it does, when you send that joker out, it cuts going in, but it heals coming out. And it cuts through the bone, the marrow. So if it cuts through bone and marrow, that means it cuts through it, spirit, soul, and body. I need you to get up this morning. Queen, are you swinging this morning? What do you want this morning? Where are you going? Come on, what are you sick and tired of? What is it that your mind, where are you stuck in? Real talk, what's trying to hold you back? And this is real talk. You better swing, baby, swing. And when you swing, make sure you're locked, you're loaded, but you are also dressed. It would be a miss for you to go out there and begin your life journey and do what God has purposed you to do. You don't even know how to, you're not dressed. You're not dressed. I'm telling you, you're not dressed, Queen. You got to be dressed. You got to have on the helmet of salvation, the breastplate of righteousness. Because let me tell you something, what happens when you start swinging, the enemy coming up, he gonna want to put bad seed in your heart. Come on. He going to want to try to make you bitter towards the people. He said, no. Vengeance is mine. Come on. It says nothing is cute until you wear it. Come on, Queen, listen to me. Real talk. Until you wear it, and you wear it spiritually, and you do. And you know how you know you wearing the garment, the armor of salvation correctly? When things in life happens and you don't respond according to your old man or your old nature. Come on, real talk. Them triggers, them things that want to trigger you, but they can't penetrate because now you got on the helmet. Good morning, Queen. You got on the helmet of salvation. So now it can't, them thoughts that tried to get in to infiltrate your mind, can't take you down or take you under. And it's not like they don't come. They just don't take root. You understand what I'm saying? So when you know you got the helmet of salvation, so you don't allow all the bad thoughts to take roots. Come on, listen to me. You'll learn how to think quickly or respond effectively when things happen. And this is real talk. Don't start none. You will know, listen to me, when you got on the breastplate of righteousness, when you know that when things happen, your heart don't get hard, it don't get bitter. You sometimes you walking in unforgiveness. Come on, don't start nothing, Queen. You cute too. You better don't start nothing, Roxanne. You cute too, Queen. You look good in the suit. You hear me? Listen to me, but the breastplate of righteousness, and this is real talk, so that your heart stay right, even in the midst of the fact that you might be experiencing things things in the spiritual, in the mental. Listen to me, real talk. He's really trying to get you, he's really trying to get us to mature. I don't know if y'all can see him. I keep getting this phone call. I got to hold on, wait a minute, because you know what? No, because this morning, can I tell you, Queens, we swinging. I need you to swing, baby, swing. Woo! Listen, somebody say, batter's up. I need you to get up this morning, but you want to make sure, and then you want to make sure not only do you have a breastplate of righteousness to guard your heart, so your heart stay right. Come on, in the midst of whatever the battle or the storm is, that you can still forgive. Come on, when it feel like you ain't going, that you don't want to, but you still can forgive. So you make sure you got on the breastplate of righteousness. Come on, so you can think right, you can talk right, real talk as you execute in the things in your life. Listen to me. You got to make sure you got on the belt of truth so that when things get a little bit rocky, you tighten that joker up and you remind yourself, listen to me, I can do all things, that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you, that you are the head and not the tail. Come on, tighten up. Come on. I have wings as an eagle. Come on, I need you to get up this morning. Tighten that belt up this morning, Queen. Come on, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Come on, Queen, tighten that belt up this morning. Listen to me and declare that your steps are ordered by God. Tighten your belt up this morning. I need you to get up. Come on, don't start now, won't be numb. And make sure you have on your feet shod with the gospel of peace. Queens, listen. This fight, it is as real as this cup. You hear me? It is as real as we are sitting across this room from one to another. But Queen, you got to learn how to keep swinging. Oh, listen. Don't stop, no, Queen. Listen. You got to keep swinging. Now, where are you? This is everybody's in. Where are you spiritually? Where are you mentally? Where are you according to your purpose? Where are you in your health? And where are you in your finances? I want y'all, you better swing, baby. I need you to get up this morning, Queen, and you're rising up from the inside out, not from the outside in. What is it that you have accepted in life that's unacceptable? No more, not again. Are you growing in your spiritual life? Are you advancing? Come on, that's the real advancement. That's the wealth in the spirit, the wealth in the mental, the wealth in your purpose. Don't start nothing, Queen. Where are you? How are you doing spiritually? How are you doing mentally? How are you doing in your purpose? How are you doing in your health? How are you doing in your finances? Please don't start. Now, you better buckle up, and Queens, you better swing. You hear me? I don't know about you, but I remember it was the days that it was the last days that I lived like this. And what are you doing them? How are you maturing in those areas? Because a lot of times we want the bottom half first. We want the financial, and we want the natural man. No. What's going up in that spiritual man? What's happening up there? How are you swinging up there? When you swing, baby? How is your hits landing? And this real talk. What are the results in that thing? Are you maturing in your spirit? Good morning. All right, Jackie. Don't start nothing. That's her name, Chantel C. Ross. Don't start nothing, Jackie. To God be the glory. But real talk, how you swinging in the spiritual realm? Boy, I know this joker mad today. You hear me? Come on. What you thought I thought the enemy, he must have thought I was going to lay low, lay down, lay under the cuts. You know what? Don't start. No. Because the harder the hit, the bigger the comeback. I need you to understand. So listen to me. Don't start now, Jackie. Listen. How are you doing in your spiritual realm? How are you doing in your spiritual life? How are you growing? How are you maturing? Is it wealthy up there? Because it's like gave you power to get wealth. Come on, how is your spirit man? Are you wealthy? How is your mental man? Are you wealthy? Come on, what's happening in your purpose? Are you executing? Are you wealthy? Help me. Come on, listen to me. Are you? How's your health? Are you healthy? Don't start none, Queens. Real talk. Listen, I need you to get up. How is your finances? Now, you notice at the bottom, Because what Christianity did was put finances at the top. Flip. I need you to flip it. Because what they did, they made prosperity financial, health, purpose, spirit, mental. Flip that. Flip. I need you to flip it. Spiritually. You better swing, Queen, this morning. In your spirit, man, because that's the root of all things. Because before we were even created in our physical man, we were spiritually. We were spirits first. Some of us has been doing this thing for so long. But how is your mental? How is those areas of your life? Queen, there's gonna be a moment in time. You ain't gonna be the one that just gonna keep coming and getting. You're gonna be the one giving out. Did you hear me? You ain't gonna keep coming and getting and getting and getting and getting. He gonna build you up spiritually. He's gonna build you up mentally. He's gonna build you up in your purpose. He's gonna build you up in your finances. He'll build you up in your physical and your finances. Real talk. Not so that you can keep getting, but so you'll be able to give. And then you learn how to swing so you'll be able to maintain on the areas of those realms of your life. Let me have a sip this morning. I'm gonna help somebody. Because sometimes we are so accustomed for others to do. Come on, Queen. Did you catch it this morning? Don't sound nothing, Cynthia. Real talk. You hear me? Because we are so accustomed to other people doing what he said, I've given you authority and power to do in your life. Queen. And your mental, Queen. Because something happens, and once you start moving in that spiritual realm, woo! Your mental capacity. Because if you're not spiritually moving or moving well, man, you'll mess around and have mental breakdown. Do you hear me? He wants you healthy and wealthy in every realm of your life. Some of us are spiritually sick, accustomed to the same patterns and the way of doing things. Your spiritual sickness causing your mental health to be at an all-time, your mental health at an all-time low. Sometimes we want to look the part. We want to look like we're financially wealthy. We want to look like we're financially healthy. We want to look like, come on, real talk. Cynthia, you know what, Queen? Cynthia, girl, you finna make me, you know. Woo! Listen, he want us to live good. You know what, Queen? Since you finna make me run up out the room. Don't start none, Queen. Real talk. And he does. He said, I pray that you be in good health, even as your soul prospers. But Ephesians chapter 12, let's bring it home, because if you ever wonder why things sometimes get so difficult, and you just can't, this is heavy, this is a lot. Because, Queen, you're wrestling. You're not wrestling with flesh and blood. Let me help you. I know, Cynthia. Can we run together? Lock arms, Queen. Real talk. You hear me? Listen to me. So we don't wrestle against flesh and blood. Queens, spiritually. And let me tell you something, Cynthia. Can I tell you something? Real talk. When I got the revelation and I realized that he wanted the total man in good health, Queen Rise Up starts from the inside, not from the outside. Spirit, soul, body, real talk, you hear me? He prayed that we are in good health. Matter of fact, let's decree it and declare it. I am in good health. You are in good health. Come on, while my soul is prospering. But remember, we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but powers, authorities, against cosmic powers and over this present dark place, against spiritual forces. Spiritual forces of evil in heavenly places. So spiritually, mentally, your purpose, your health, and your finances. Sit. He prayed that you are in good health, even as your soul prospers. Making sure you have good balance. I am in good health. Come on, and while my soul is prospering, and fight the good fight. Come on, Cynthia, you better swing this morning. You hear me? Listen. I remember Queen Rise Up. I was like, you know what I said? I was like, okay, Lord, if you're giving me Queen Rise Up, I know it cannot be what I have been accustomed to. When this thing started, can't be what I have been accustomed to. It cannot be. It can't be flipped. It can't be. I'm gonna do it backwards. It can't be just finances, health, purpose, mental, spiritual. Let me flip this thing. Let me flip it. Flip it. Spiritual. I said that's from the inside out. Mental. Hold on. Wait a minute. And because what happens is when you get that thing, when you start growing in the spiritual realm, come on, he started enlightening you, giving you revelation concerning who he is and who you are in him. Your mental mind started getting stronger, Queen. I promise you. Don't start nothing, Queen. Did you know what? Look, don't start none. Listen, don't start none this morning. You hear me? And so what happens is, and so in your spiritual realm, let me tell you something, your mental, it starts also getting stronger. Then once you're under your spirit, then watch what happens. Watch your purpose start coming to fruition. You will see more clearly now. Once you start getting stronger in your spiritual man and your mental man start getting a little bit more stronger, you'll start seeing your purpose. But understand that this thing started from the inside out, not from the outside in. And let me tell you something. This is real talk because I'm literally watching life roll out. Spirit, soul, purpose. Come on, you better walk in it. And health. Come on, we're going to do 30 minutes of self-love. And baby, I am now at the finances. I want you to understand, but I didn't seek the bottom half first. Good morning, Dana. The top half. You hear me? Spirit, mental. Because some of us, even in the body of Christ, are still having mental breakdowns. Why? Because you experiencing financial situations, but come on, get strong in your spirit. Let me help you. And some of us having mental breakdowns. Why? Because you're going through a divorce. Come on, life gonna keep life. And now what? You know what? Sometimes we're losing our mental. Why? Because we're losing loved ones. Can I tell you, that's one appointment nobody will ever miss, and that is the day of point of death, your point of life. That you know what? Please, God, don't stop. No, I'm swinging. Can I swing, Dana? I'm finna swing. Listen to me, because you got to get up. Let me tell you something. Then make sure when you go, because life gonna keep lifing. We gonna still keep having divorces. We gonna keep having deaths. We gonna have ups and downs. We gonna have financial issues and troubles. I mean, it's called life. At the end of the day, you won't be the last one to have a divorce. You want to be the last one to have someone die close in your family. You won't be the last one to have to go to counseling. You won't be the last one to have a divorce. You understand? You know what? You better swing. So you get strong in your spiritual man, so you don't have a mental breakdown. Quit trying to look like you're wealthy, broke in the spirit, broke down in the mental. Enough is enough. Because if you get that spiritual man tight, woo! Listen, don't start nothing, Queen. Swing, swing, swing. Come on, because you gotta get up. Purpose is waiting on you. So when you get strong in your spiritual man, then when you start operating, so you start functioning. Oh man, God help me this morning. Listen, I got a few minutes to do this. I don't know how you're gonna do it. So if you start functioning financially, health, purpose, you gonna mess around. You ain't building that thing in the mental or the spiritual. You're gonna have it's gonna be a meltdown. So you handle your things in the spiritual realm. And can I tell you, now that I'm looking back, I'm gonna be real honest with you. Can I share something with you? Can I just share this with you? Now that I'm looking back, I believe I was living, it felt backwards. Now that I'm looking at it, it was backwards. Been in the kingdom of God for a long time, but was so eager to be so fine. Because many people, because you have this look like you financially set. I'm gonna help somebody. I had the what they say, the American family, the picket white fence. Oh, it was so cute. A boy, two boys and a girl. Ooh, hold it. We had the picture perfect look. And I was having a mental breakdown. Let me have a sip. Spiritually, I didn't know how to fight. We finna flip this, because if you telling me that I got authority and power, you know what, honey? You know what, Cindy? I can't fool with you this morning. Do you hear me? And have a mental breakdown, about to lose your mind. Check me into the hospital only 3 streets over. I'm getting ready to walk. I'm gonna go put my own self in. You hear me? It was so deep, Queen. No, not today and not on my watch. I got sick and tired of being sick and tired. I took that joke and turned it upside down. You hear me? I said, no, spirit, soul, then body. Don't start none. Broken, bruised, and yet put back together by God. At the end of the day, Dana, do you hear me? Because he said, I created you in my likeness. I created you in my image. So that means I was created spirit first. And everything else was seen to, you know what? Nah, you out of alignment. Let's switch this thing. And begin to switch it, spirit, soul, and body, man, everything that wasn't attached to God started shaking. You know what? Shaking loose, shaking off. Wait a minute, hold up. Listen, and that was friends, family, the whole 9. Did you hear me when I started sticking in the spiritual realm? Anything that wasn't holding, come on, start to shake off, and got the table, like everything in my life just flipped upside down. But I was stronger in the spirit. Sound in mind. Hold on. Don't start no one being a purpose. Start coming to more purpose. I start seeing purpose. Purpose. You hear me? Real talk. But I was getting stronger in the spiritual realm, Queens. And this is. So what happened was my mind was being renewed and transformed. Whoa. And that was a lot of work. You hear me? Because I got tired of feeling defeated. You get tired of feeling after a while defeated. So you start to feel like you don't have no purpose. No, before you were in your mother's womb, you were already called, chosen, and set apart and ordained. Come on, I feel like you're held captive. Come on, in the spirit of your mind, mentally. He said, no, I came to set the captives free. I came that you might have life and have it more abundantly. Whoa, come on, then things start. But I was living an upside down life. Queens, you better learn. You better keep swinging. Broken, bruised. Come on, Queen. Don't start none. Put together back. And you know, all the time I was like upside down. I had faith and had faith and was believing in restoration. You know what I'm. God gonna restore everything that the locusts and the cankerworm have stolen. But I know He was gonna flip that. I didn't know He was gonna listen. Cause your money ain't gonna cut it. Because you know how they taught you to put this money in the basket and you stand in this line, and all this gonna happen if you do this and do that, and turn around 3 times and you know what I mean. Flip. You know what? Flip it. Cause if I ain't got it, I'ma get it. Spirit, mental, purpose, health, and we ain't even gonna talk about health. To be in the body of Christ, to be the body, to have power, to have anointing, to have oil. We are the most sickest, unhealthiest. Do you hear me? We got power to tread upon serpents and scorpions. Now, I can understand if there's some health issues, because some of us got different things and elements in our body that trigger certain things. I get that. I got that. I ain't mad with that. I really, really do, because I had to have a surgery, half of a hysterectomy. So life be lifing. So don't get me wrong. So this is not to all and every one, but where you know that there is some things that you can change, but because you're not spiritually healthy, mentally healthy, and don't understand that, you know what, you're even in your purpose, that you're not preparing for where you are, but you're preparing for where you're going. Your health is needed. Yes. Your health, physical health, mental health, emotional health, psychological health, spiritual health. But understand this morning. Let me lock a low. Can I go back? Because I want you to be dressed. We're gonna go up, down, and up. Ephesians 6:13. I need you to lock and load. He said, therefore take up the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand the evil day, having all to do to stand. Now, once you've done that, I need you to hit 6 and 12. And so you will know why you armored up. Because you don't wrestle against flesh and blood, but against rulers, authorities, against cosmic powers over this present darkness, against spiritual forces of evil in heavenly places. Spirit, in Romans 8:37, know that you can do all things. Know that you are more than a conqueror through Him who loves you. In Luke 10, I need y'all to get up, because you got to, Queens, you're going to have to swing. And when you swing, make sure you're able to stand. Because when you swing, the powers and the principalities and the rulers in dark places, they're going to swing back. You understand? Oh, they're going to swing back. They ain't gonna let you just swing and let you just walk off the scene like, you know what? No, they're swinging back. They might be silent and strategic in their rebuttal to your swing. But He said, listen, you're gonna have to be able to stand. And the harder you swing, the higher they're going to try to hit. I need you to get up. But make sure when they hit, you just keep swinging. You hit me? So let me go back. Let me ask you, just to yourself. How is your spiritual health? How is your mental health? How are you embarking on your purpose? How is your purpose? How is your physical health? And how is your finances? We all need work in all areas. But how are you doing? Now, in 30 minutes, we're going to do 30 minutes of self-love. We're going to keep it real simple. Work your spiritual, your mental, and watch what happens in your purpose. You'll see it. This is why I say keep living. And maybe you listen to me today, you're like, I don't know what my purpose is. I know I'm supposed to be doing something. Start dealing with your spiritual man. Your prayer life, your worship life, in the Word. Where is it in life you are? What's challenging you? Take the Word of God and apply it. Apply it to your life. And I remember, Queens, when I flipped this thing up, when I flipped this right, not stop working it from the bottom, from finances. I ain't working this from the bottom. I'm sick of it. You know what? Keep it. Keep it. Something else ain't right. It ain't. Now keep your money. I ain't after no houses. I ain't after no homes. I ain't after no cars. Keep it. No, not yet. No. But I know it's in the plan. I know it's part of it. But I need to get to the gist of what this thing is really about. It wasn't a home, it wasn't a car. Boy, I flipped it up. I flipped it. And spiritually, holy, it feel like I'm missing something. So I got stronger in my spirit, man. And while my mind was getting stronger, my spirit man was getting stronger, my mental, they wasn't lining up at first. I'm gonna help you. It wasn't coming together. So what I did while I was getting stronger spiritually, I was going to counseling. Now counseling, they didn't do the work for you. They gave you the tools to do the work until these things start coming together. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. And after a while, things start coming into alignment. But you get stronger in the spiritual realm. So they start coming into alignment. And the more and more that they begin, now the mind and the spiritual realm and things start to line up, boy, I saw purpose. Baby, you hear me? I saw purpose. I'm going to help you. I saw purpose. So they started lining up and coming into alignment to each other. And then I began to see purpose. And when I saw purpose, I didn't prepare for where I was. I started preparing for where I was going. I said, okay, let me get my health together, because this ain't it. This ain't all. You understand? I'm going to help somebody today. And then as I begin to see purpose and I start running after purpose, I still ain't running. I didn't run after finances. Let me hold you right now. No, I ran after purpose because now the spirit was getting stronger. The mental was getting stronger. Purpose had showed up. So I started aiming towards the purpose. And then as I started working toward the purpose, come on, then I said, okay, let me get my health together, because now I see the purpose. Now I'm preparing for, not for where I am, but I'm preparing for where I'm going. And so everything that in life became a part of the process in the spiritual realm, the mental realm, the purpose, and then my health. Because you know what, Queen, what's real talk? Now you want to be healthy. physically as well, as healthy as you can be. At least try. And then, I don't know, then there was a snap, crackle, and pop. All right. Finances. Oh, you got it. Now, don't start no won't be no queens. I need you to get up. You got to swing. You hear me? Like your life depended on it. Swing in them areas of your life. Use every opportunity as a place of growth and advancement in the kingdom. The good, the bad, and the ugly. But make sure you got the armor of God. You can't see the armor, but it's on. Oh, it's on. Because it's not by it's supernatural, queen. You can't. You're looking at me right now. Queen, dressed from head to toe. I'm looking at you right now, but I can't see you, but you are dressed. Dressed. This is why he said, no weapon formed against you will prosper. You might hit, but you're going to ricochet off. You may come forward, but you can't stay. You may try to bound me up, but chains are broken. And all that, can I tell you, it's a transformed mind. Do the word of God. When you're looking at leaders and preachers and teachers, can I tell you what really did, what happened? Can I tell you what really happens? We just getting transformed by the renewing of our mind. Everyone has an equal opportunity. It's whether or not you take the opportunity that's given to you. They just freed in them areas in their mind and understand that the principle of God is by faith and not by sight. Understanding that we have he that is in us is greater than he that's in this world, and by faith we operate out of it. Queens and kings and boys and girls. There's no magic trick to this thing. Can I tell you, you better swing? No magic, no. We all have the same equal playing field, but everybody's purpose is different. Whatever God has called you to do. Make sure you up and you swinging. Now, I'll be very honest with you. This joker been trying to take me out. You hit me? Not today. You're not on my watch. Whoa, listen. You hit me? He doesn't want you to get strong spiritually, mentally. And he definitely don't want you to tap into your purpose. He'll break every bone in your body if he could. Do you hear me? And keep you broke at all times. Now, it may take some time. Because it took a decade for me. But through all of the process, he was just trying to show you and teach you, to discipline you. Matter of fact, it says this. Can I say this morning? Let me see if I can find it. Maybe I can't. But I read something about the athlete. In order to be crowned, you gotta compete according to the rules. 2 Timothy 2:5. An athlete is not crowned unless he competes according to the rules. Now, you can't advance spiritually if you ain't gonna do it according to the rules. Do you hear me? Queens, this is real talk. If you want to be crowned, you got to play according to the rules. Now, look, according to the rules. And some of us want to go Without the armor on, you got to be dressed for this thing. Some of us want to go in with unclean hands. No, you got to clean it up. You got to clean it up. But you better swing. Now, where are you in life? Let's bring it back in. Make it personal this morning. Make it personal. Number 1, spiritually. Number 2, mentally. Number 3, purpose. Number 4, your health. And number 5, your finances. Some of us got some work to do. May God show you where there is lack and what it is that he wants to show you in those areas of your life to bring increase, to bring overflow, real talk, spiritually. And there is nothing wrong with you having someone to pray for you, or you need a push. But there's going to be a moment you're going to have to learn how to push on a contraction when you ain't got nobody pushing with you. Queens, you better swing. Because there's a push when it comes to purpose. Can't nobody in the room do it but you and God. Do you hear me? This is why this thing is from the inside out, not from the outside in. Because you ain't going to be able to call on everybody in certain seasons. Let me have a sip. Queen, you better swing. Take the meat, leave the bones. May Jesus Christ, you seal this moment. And may you be all that God has called you to be. May you grow spiritually, mentally, in your purpose, your physical health, and your financial health. Queen, rise up. Queen, it's time to get up. Queen, get in your positions. Queen, fulfill your assignment. Keep swinging. Queens, I love you. I got to get up out of here. We getting ready to go do 30 minutes of self-love. Let's go have some fun. Make sure you hit the links for Live Good. Get your membership. Get your health together. Spirit, soul, and body. Be in good health even as your soul prosper. Know that I love you. Be blessed. I'll see you Friday right here. Woo! Listen. Swing. Don't stop. No, won't be no. But make sure you dress for battle. You hear me? Make sure you dress, Queen. I got to get up out of here. Know that I love you. Be blessed. I'm going on the other side. TikTok, 30 minutes of self-love. Come on and join me up over there. I'll see you. Know that I love you. Be blessed. See you Friday, 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we are LIVE Live. What you see, it is what you get.